It's not a science. I'm going to be upfront with you. If any of you guys are going to try this when you get home, you are a ticking time bomb.
And it's not like you can control it with a pinpoint.
You have some say over it, but not a lot.
Got it.
You know what I mean?
When it's coming out. Or whether it comes out.
Whether, when, how, what form, what direction, on whom. There are many variables.
He had worked on this. He'd perfected about as much as it could be, I suppose.
He was like, he was like, Peyton Manning. He's pretty good accuracy, good quarterback, but that doesn't mean there's not going to be a few incompletions and a couple of picks every once in a while.
So he's piling into the passenger side of the Celica.
Mm-hmm. He filled up. We jumped in the car. Time was of the essence. We drove to the Jack in the Box drive-thru right on Laurel Canyon and Riverside, still there. And I don't know why they should have shut that place down after this. And the plan was we're gonna order like a small fries, nothing too rich. But we didn't want to, we didn't want to tip anyone off. We didn't want to be like a terrorist going, I just need a one-way ticket, no baggage. Because, you're working at Jack in the Box and you hear a guy go, you know what, just give me a ketchup pack. And he's like, I don't need some guy shooting water out of his ass.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Sure.
They're savvy that way.
Yeah.
I think it's in the training video. I'm pretty sure.
Now it probably is.
Yeah. So Ray's like, hurry, I don't know, I can't tell.
It's coming.
And but we've all had that feeling of being full down there and not knowing when things were going to happen. And that was Ray. And so there's a couple cars in front of us, and he's like, he's getting angry at them. What the fuck are they doing? Who the hell needs a jumbo jack at 12:30 at night? What the fuck's wrong with these people? And I was like, Ray, you know what? Don't agitate yourself, man. Start breathing. Yeah. I was taking a pregnant woman to the hospital.
Right,
you know what I mean? Just
breathe.
Let's see. We'll see if we can get a police escort. So Ray's breathing, and finally we pull up to the window, and now Ray has to shove his ass from the passenger side across me.
You lean your seat back, right?
I lean the seat back.
And
I actually got the seat. I was able to get the seat back so it actually was under the car. There's a setting where if you push that hard, my head was lying on the asphalt underneath the car. Transmission fluid was dripping into my eye.
You sure it was transmission fluid?
And he, hey!
Oh! Give me enough chances, I'll get something in there somewhere.
Drew made a joke, everybody.
I'll be here all night.
First of 2010, and no doubt the last.
No doubt.
So he pulled his pants down, shoved his bare ass and balls, for that matter, I'm going to be honest with you, across me, pushed his ass outside of the driver's side window, and then just stood there. And it was a weird thing because I think he'd literally been sitting on this a little too long. And he'd seized up just a little bit, like like a guy being in a running stance, been down in a 3-point stance for too long, and then when the ball snapped, he somehow couldn't move. Couldn't get out of the stance. So his ass was out there, and I was like, "Go, baby, go!" And he was like,
"You're like Ray,"
and it's not. And I'll never forget the poor kid. By the way, getting at the time $2.29 an hour minimum wage. He just looked at Ray's ass and he thought, well, this is the world's worst mooning I've ever seen because how long am I going to stare at the back of this guy's balls before they leave? Like, joke over, right?
Yeah, joke's done.
We're supposed to laugh and peel out, but he just stood there, and then he just slowly started to shut the window, and I guess his take was like, what am I going to do, offend the guy? Like, what's he going to do, go home and write an angry letter? Dear sirs, I hung my balls and asshole out of that Toyota, and your employee attacked my being. This is nothing short of an attack. He shut the window like a commoner. Now I'm scared to hang my asshole and balls out. at fast food restaurants anymore. But this is so. Drew loves the ass talk. So Ray, yeah. Ray. Finally, he erupted with the power of 1,000 volcanoes. It's like Mount St. Helens mixed with whatever that one in Fiji is that goes off every once in a while.
Krakatoa or something.
Krakatoa, east of Saka. Mount Krakatoa, east of Balsa.
Yeah.
And he just unloaded on this poor guy. But the guy had the window shut. And, Ray's trajectory was not, awesome. I mean, it was
hit the
good.
wall instead of the
it basically
window.
caught the stucco instead of,
Nice.
there was collateral damage. I'm not going to lie to you. But that was that.
And you drove off, laughing your
Ray
asses
pulled
off.
his asshole back into the car, and we tore off for our next conquest. And I always wonder what this guy said to his manager.
What's going on outside
or his
there?
girlfriend or his priest.
Yeah.
Like,
I was mooned.
dude hung his ass out. Yeah.
You know what?
No, not that. What? Something came out of his ass? What? You mean he peed on you? No.
He crapped
no.
on you? No.
You know what? We are now out of time.
All right,
I'm
I
really
gotta
curious,
go. Thank
really
you very
quick,
much.
though, Drew. Had you met Ray yet or not met Ray yet at that point?
By the time I first heard that story, I'm sure I'd met Ray.
Yeah.
Ray came up and grabbed me in the arm and went, "Does that hurt?" He's one of those guys.
Yeah. Ray, by the way, also later on in that same summer, while my grandparents were in Europe, filled himself up and walked into their house and let loose while I was trying to watch television in the den, by the way. So there were
That's sort of
no Marquise of Queensberry rules when it came to
Ray,
this.
Ray
Yeah.
doesn't perceive the normal human boundaries. He's a man of power and passion. He knows no bounds.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, I just wouldn't be alone with them around.
Those are the Rays of the world, and these are the men who repair the Rays of the world. Everyone, Dr. Drew Pinsky.
Thank you. Good night. Thank you.